What's up, dolls? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm here with another 64 by 64 build, and y'all know I keep telling myself no more freaking 64 by 64s, at least for a while, because it takes so much time, but it is also a lot of fun. I love doing these kind of builds and you guys seem to love them, so I could not help myself. We are doing another 64 by 64, and today I'm building a suburban neighborhood, street, area, not really sure what I'm gonna call it yet, and I'm of course building it on a 64 by 64 in Del Sol Valley, and that's the world that we got with Get Famous, and I think it fits very nicely here. But I really wanted to build this in either Willow Creek or in Newcrest, because those two worlds I feel look very suburban-y. So I feel like this lot would have fit way better, especially in Newcrest, because I feel like this style fits very well in Newcrest, but the problem is neither Willow Creek nor Newcrest has a 64 by 64, so I couldn't build there, even if I wanted to. So yeah, no Willow Creek, no Newcrest, even though both those worlds would have been perfect for this. And I actually tried to build on one of the 50 by 50s in Willow Creek, but no, it was just too small. I really tried to fit this on a 50 by 50, but it just felt very cramped and it just didn't work. And then the biggest lot in Newcrest is 40 by 50, so that definitely does not work. So I had to give up the idea to build in any of those worlds, and I'm really sad about that. But I went on and I looked at all the 64 by 64s in the game, every single one of them, and there's not that many, but I looked at all of them and I finally decided to build here in Del Sol Valley. I think it's not, I think it fits the best here. Like it's maybe not perfect, but this 64 by 64 has Del Sol Valley, this lot in Del Sol Valley has way more of a suburban feel than the other 64 by 64s, because most of those are like in the middle of nowhere. There's one on a beach, there's another one out in the woods. So yeah, I decided to build it here. I think this is the best 64 by 64 for a build like this. And in total, I am building 5 different houses, and they all do look very similar to each other. That was the plan. I wanted them to blend in and look like they were all built at the same time by the same person, but there are some differences between them, so they're not exactly the same, because that's boring, but I still wanted them to look sort of the same. They obviously have the same style, but the shape, as you can see, is slightly different, and then of course the floor plan is also going to be slightly different between the houses. And then also some houses are painted differently. The first one you saw, that was stone and white. This one is stone and yellow, and there's also going to be stone and gray wallpaper for some of the houses. So they are all slightly different. Actually no, this house is gray. The last one was yellow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They all have different wallpapers and floor plans and all that. You kind of get the idea, I'm sure. Anyway, the first house that you saw me build, the first house on the left, that is a 3-bedroom 2-bathroom house. The second one, the yellow one, that is a 4-bedroom 2-bath. This one is a 3-bedroom 2-bath. And then the one I'm getting to in a second is going to be a 3-bedroom 3-bath. And that is kind of funny because as I was building, it looked pretty small. I thought it was going to be the smallest house of them all, so I kind of made up a backstory to it. I kind of pictured it to be where the grumpy old lady down the street lives, you know? So, I don't know why I thought that was funny, but I did. But it turns out that house is one of the biggest ones, even though I thought it was going to be the smallest. Anyway, and then we have the middle house that is going to be a 2-bedroom 2-bath. So they do have different amount of rooms and all that. And for once, I actually kept all the landscaping in, guys, or pretty much all of it. There's some very small parts that I do edit out, but I keep most of it. It seems landscaping is something you guys enjoy. I don't know why, but you keep asking me to keep all of it in. So I decided to show it all. And just pretty much focus on the exterior for this build. Most of this video is exterior and landscaping. I'm not actually gonna do much with the interior. Like, if you've been watching my videos, you know I do put a lot of time into my builds, like the furnishing. I do clutter my builds up. I do a lot of decorating. But for once, I decided not to do that. I decided not to focus so much on the interior and just focus on the exterior. And these houses are, in my mind, they're new production houses, you know, so no one is living here yet. So all I do is pretty much furnish the kitchens and bathrooms, and I hope that's okay with you guys. I want you also be able to personalize this lot for your Sims, and I feel like most people do that anyway. They download houses without the furniture. I don't know. I just wanted to try something different this time, and maybe some of you guys actually appreciate that I didn't furnish this 100% and left it as sort of a new production thing up for you guys to furnish however you want. Anyway, when this video goes up, it's weekend, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And not any weekend, but the weekend of EA Play. And I don't know if you guys are as excited as me, but I am freaking excited for EA Play. Because I'm pretty sure they are gonna announce a new pack, if not multiple packs, and I can't wait for it. I cannot wait for it. I'm starving for new content, and I'm extra excited now after the leaks because I really, really, really want a tropical pack. Like, I can't even describe how much I want it. I want it so bad. So I'm gonna be really sad if the leaks are false. But I guess we'll see. I think these Sims announcements are gonna be live streamed on June 28th or June 8th, I mean, at 12 p.m. Pacific, I think. Pretty sure. I think that's what Sim Guru Frost said on Twitter. So for all of us that are not there at EA Play, we can still watch the live stream. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, and I'm so excited, guys. I really hope we are getting a tropical pack, but we will have to wait and see, guys. It's still only Wednesday for me when I'm recording this, so it is a long wait. I know it's only 3 days, but it feels very long. Okay, I cannot wait for content. I need it now. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you're excited for EA Play. What do you want them to announce? Are you Team Island Paradise or are you Team University? Let me know. I am definitely Team Island Paradise. I mean, I also really want University, but I think University is a perfect fall release, and I think a tropical a tropical pack is perfect now for summer. So I really hope they are announcing a tropical pack, and maybe even announce University but release it during fall and we get the tropical pack first. That'd be really great. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, back to the build, guys. I have moved on to the landscaping now, as you can see, and there's not really much to say about it. I always find it so awkward doing voiceovers for landscaping bits because I'm basically just placing plants over and over again. But for this build, it's I think it looked a bit empty at the back by the lonely house at the end of the street, so I decided to make those two areas back there into small parks, so your Sims can walk their dog there, the kids can play there, the teens can throw parties and have their first kiss there, whatever you want. So yeah, I thought those spots were perfect for some park action, so that's what I do back there. And for the rest of the build, I just place plants and flowers randomly in a way I thought looked good. So that is pretty much what I do for the landscaping. And as always, if you want to download this house, you can find it on the gallery by searching for my username CyberdollYT, or you can find it under the hashtags Cyberdoll and CyberdollYT. And just in case, guys, have the move objects cheat on before you place this, so things don't go flying all over the place as you place it. And yeah, anyway, I think that is about all I had to say. The rest of the video is gonna be mostly about the landscaping, and then at the very end I do some basic interiors. So I don't know, even though I put a lot of effort into the landscaping, there's not that much thought behind it. I did what I thought looked good, so I don't have anything to say about it. So I think I'm gonna leave you guys here, pop on some music, and hope you guys are okay with that. And yeah, if you like the build, please leave this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. And if you are into speed builds, please consider subscribing. I would be really happy if you did. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video.
You were passing by, surrounded by all those butterflies. Suddenly they flew right in my heart. Must have looked like a living piece of art. From that moment I knew that it would be you. Yeah, from that moment I knew it could only be you. I wrote your name up on my wall, circled in an arrow heart. Somehow you made me feel whole. I wouldn't have to be alone. No, I would never be alone. No, I would never be alone. Circled in an arrow heart. Somehow you made me feel whole. I wouldn't have to be alone. No, I would never be alone. No, I would never be alone.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you watch all night, 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 watch all night. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost
Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.